What if I told you there's a place in Vietnam where people lived underground for years, fighting one of the most powerful armies in the world? Today, we are taking you inside the Kochi tunnels, where the Vietnam War unfolds with shocking details.
26,000 Vietnamese people got killed by spillway bomb after the war.
And then we'll head to the Independence Palace, the exact spot where the war finally ended. In this video, we'll show you how to plan your day trip to Kochi tunnels, what the process looks like, how long it takes, and how much things cost. The firing range experience where you can shoot real rifles like the AK-47 and M16, and how this all ties together into the dramatic final moments of the war.
It's April 30, we're chosen as a Vietnam Liberation Day. April 30.
Good morning. Here we are on another journey. So, we are staying at
The cafe apartments
cafe apartment. All the cafes are closed right now. We are going to Kochi tunnels today. We'll get to know about the war, history, and everything about Vietnam.
For the Kochi tunnels, we booked a D-car small group tour on Klook. And honestly, it's highly recommended.
We are on time and we are starting the journey.
It was priced at $37 for two people. Why D-car? Because fewer the people, fewer delays, much more comfortable, and taking a guided tour is way better because you get deep insights into the war and Vietnam. Our pickup location was Otis Hotel where we stayed, and the team arrived right on time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vincent. I'll be your tour guide today. Chimpanzee in Vietnam is too old. So tank number 390 and 843 attacked the main gate of the palace at 11:30, April 30, 1975. At that time, South Army, Republic of Vietnam, and the U.S. government surrendered. At that time, the Vietnam War ended. The Vietnam War finished. And nowadays, April 30, we're chosen as a Vietnam Liberation Day.
If you're visiting Ho Chi Minh City, starting your trip with this tour is perfect.
On the first level, we have a unique kitchen. Why we call this unique? It's got designed by the Vietnamese guerrilla. His name is Hoang Cam, so we call it Hoang Cam kitchen. When you cook, the cooking side over here. Next to the cooking side, we have the kitchen chambers. The white color represents for smoke, for keep the smoke underground. Second level, it's about 6 meters deep. This level like a hospital area for the injured soldier rest. Okay, and the last one is about 10 meters deep. This is the deepest level. It can escape on castle. Escape from on castle.
Our first stop was lacquer painting factory.
So right now we are getting into the factory where people affected by the chemical bombing work. H in orange is the society which helps them.
It's represent for the happiness and lucky color. We make from rosewood. The strongest wood in Vietnam. It can be with different weather.
Oh.
The artwork is created by people who became handicapped due to the chemical bombings during the war. You get to see how intricate the process is, and you can also buy some souvenirs here. We just finished the factory tour.
From here, 50 minutes of drive and we'll go to Kochi tunnels.
There is traffic in way to Kochi tunnels.
So this is some kind of forest area where we have shooting range.
Next, we stopped at the firing range where you can shoot real rifles used during the war. This is paid separately. Each person must purchase a minimum of 10 bullets. That's the requirement, and you can also pay here by card.
Yes.
Which one did we take?
We have taken AK and M16. There's going to be a lot of recoil, I think.
Yeah, okay, so now you can wear the ear protection over here. Okay, some insects inside. Yeah, okay. You wear it, you can recording for each other.
Ooh. Give me, I'll.
Your first time or?
First time.
First time, right? Yeah.
For M16 and AK-47, the bullet was priced at 75,000 Vietnamese dong per bullet. So it costed us 1.5 million dong or 57 USD for two people, 10 rounds each. This was an incredible experience. How often do you get the chance to fire an actual gun?
So how was the experience in gun range?
I can't feel it. Plus, I don't know whether
Tell
where
me.
I hit exactly.
10 bullets are not enough for
10
her.
bullets.
She needs
I wanted, at least 3 more rounds. After the firing range, we finally reached the Kochi tunnels, where old war machines are on display along with detailed information about them.
Wow. Here we have.
Okay, we get up here.
Vincent bought our entry tickets and we followed him into the most fascinating part of the day.
At the back, if you see, there are tanks and planes from that time. Right now, we are going into the tunnels for which we have come. This is the entry point.
Group by group, you can take a photo here because here is an iconic picture for the engines over here.
Here, you learn how guerrilla fighters lived under these tunnels, how they cooked, slept, hid, and planned attacks. The traps they built were intense and extremely strategic.
26,000 Vietnamese people got killed by spell bomb after the war. 26,000 people.
It's an emotional tour, not it will affect you a little bit. You yourself will feel, and the guide is actually very good at projecting what he feels, and he expects us to understand.
Okay, I will show you the way to get inside these engines.
Okay.
Okay, the first step, please help me put some leaf, some grass on the cover leg like this. Okay, the cover leg like this. Because when you hold both sides. Okay, we hold underneath. Okay, and after that, keep your arms straight. Your hands by your hands. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Timed them.
Yeah, actually.
Rotation, right?
Yeah.
Keep posing, keep posing. Okay.
Okay.
There's a turn also, left.
So this is the health quarters.
This is the military health bunker.
Little claustrophobic. Okay. Wow.
Like a hospital. Second level, it's about 6 meters deep. This level like a hospital area.
Seeing all of this makes you realize the level of resilience and creativity the Vietnamese fighters had during the war.
Because like I tell you the soil here, that is soft, sandy, easy for observing the water, so water cannot get inside the tunnel. On the other hand, because the tunnel is divided into totally 3 levels. Every single level we have the wooden structure. Vietnamese soldier, they change the direction. They were backwards, you can say, and they go. From the footprints, the GI soldier thought that Vietnamese soldier go this way, but actually they go that way. It's hard to detect the footprint of Vietnamese soldier.
That's how. Wash it. So that's how you wash your hand. Nice.
I will buy the cassava for you. Yeah. Thank you.
The entire tour, including travel, takes around 7 to 8 hours. One note,
We lost our souvenir at domestic transfer because it looked like a bullet. So
it was a lighter.
LNG gun bullet, which is modified into a souvenir with brass outlet and lighter in between.
Yeah, which we bought from that Kochi tunnel.
They asked us that they cannot carry. You cannot carry it even in check-in.
Just before boarding, actually. After heading back to the city, we stopped at Benne Food Street. Here we grabbed the yummiest banh mi for 65,000 dong, which is about $2.6 US. Perfect snack before heading to our next stop. Yeah, it's spicy.
This bread is light.
We've just taken 2 tickets. Cards are also accepted.
So at the backdrop you see the palace, which is called Independence Palace. So this is the main entrance for Independence Palace.
If you check the timings for this in Google, it lists it incorrectly. At 7:30, the president gave the resignation here. At that place, he stood and he gave a 2-hour speech saying that Americans are going to discontinue their support. This palace is where the Vietnam War officially ended, where a North Vietnamese tank broke through the front gates on April 30th, 1975. So this is President's office, just after the war. Just where he was seated. These are the presidential reception. Inside, you can see the old war command rooms, communication bunkers, the president's private residence, a rooftop helipad, and the exact area where the tank crashed through. Walking through these rooms feels like stepping into the history.
Haha, theaters back then. Go there. So these were the projectors for the map.
We are heading towards the bunker now. This is the entrance to the bunker.
Radio.
Backup radio. All old machines.
Look at this. How
Yeah.
narrow. And we are like 6 meters below ground.
Yeah, this is President's bedroom. That's true.
It's warm. That was the Independence Palace. It was good 1 hour activity, but it's not really too big, okay? Decently big enough. Compound is big. And bunker area is must watch actually. Something gives you some kind of creeps. How things were. How, like cloak and dagger kind of a situation.
Ho Chi Minh City has so much more to offer, from night markets to walking streets, food tours, museums, local cafes, and more. And we'll be releasing videos on Da Nang, Bana Hills, Hanoi, Ninh Binh, plus a full Vietnam itinerary with pricing and details. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for a lot more from Vietnam.